Hello and welcome to this week's edition of TMA from Engadget. My name is still Matt Smith, and this week, hey, I think I'm kind of matching my backdrop. That's something I've achieved this week. Talking of this week, we'll be talking about reMarkable and their new e-ink device. We'll be talking about Eufy, Europe's biggest tech show, and a few other things as well. You know how we roll. Let's get started. reMarkable has new plans for its e-ink series. This time it's making a move away from its traditionally giant e-ink slates with the new Paper Pro Move. And it's another tablet slate-y thing, this time with a 7.3-inch display. That's roughly the same size as a reporter's notepad or field notes or all those kind of very expensive notepads. Now the idea with this device is that you can write and edit on the go, on the move, thus the name Move. However, there are a few drawbacks. With the Move, the only way to write and edit typed text is with the on-screen keyboard. Bigger paper devices from reMarkable have a companion keyboard, which doesn't work with this, and they don't provide Bluetooth connections either. But if you are looking for a smaller e-ink slate, the Paper Pro Move is available now, priced at $499, with a stylus included. And meanwhile, paper notepads cost, what, $1.50? Joke. Please buy gadgets. Please buy gadgets. Just when most of us had figured out that our TVs and most new smartphones support HDR, that's brighter whites, darker blacks, blah blah blah, Dolby is here to make it look like crap. Yes, at Eufy 2025, Dolby Laboratories is introducing Dolby Vision 2. That features things like content intelligence, which uses AI to automatically adapt your TV to what you're watching. For example, Precision Black helps keep darker scenes more visible, which could be useful for those new Silent Hill and Resident Evil games. Meanwhile, Light Sense is able to detect ambient light in the room and then create the best picture based on what it's detecting. Perfect if you're someone who likes, a couple of lamps around the room. Oh, guilty. Then there's Authentic Motion. This tool is what Dolby is calling the world's first creative-driven motion control tool that makes scenes feel more authentically cinematic. That was all a quote. No idea. Can't wait to pay $3,000 for a TV to test it though. Hisense will apparently be the first TV manufacturer to feature the new tech. Is it really a trade show when there's not a robot vacuum peripheral? Eufy's Mars Walker isn't itself a robovac, but it can carry compatible robot vacuums between floors and even drop it off at the base station when needed. Now, kind of like the Mars rover, it has 4 control arms along with a track drive system that apparently grips to each step securely. Caveats, there's a few. There's no price, even though it's just been announced, and it will only work with a few of those compatible Eufy models, and no other company's robovacs. Or Daleks. Don't worry though, Eufy has a brand new model that is compatible and packs its own aromatherapy module as well, and it costs a punchy $1,600. Well, what a week for long delays. Hollow Knight Silksong is out after a 6-year delay, and Instagram for some reason decides that September 2025 is the time to finally launch a dedicated iPad app. Obviously the design's been tweaked for that bigger screen, so now comments on Reels will appear right next to the videos, while the DMs page will include your inbox alongside all of those chats. And thanks to that bigger screen, doom scrolling takes even longer. Now, what makes it a little extra baffling is that the Instagram head Adam Mosseri said that the iPad platform wasn't big enough to warrant fast-tracking a dedicated app. And he said that only 2 years ago. And that was this week's edition of TMA. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and if you are intrigued by any of the stories I've mentioned, make sure to check out the full write-up over at Engadget.com. That includes all the major announcements from Eufy 2025 and a few residual Gamescom stories that I've finally got time to write.